I set up a trap for Germans there the day of June 6th and put in steel rods into the ground very low, about 1 foot above the ground, wired it from one stake to the other, and put tin cans and bolts and nuts in them, and told each one of the guys we're not going in the lockkeeper's house because that they could fire it and kill us and get us into real difficulty. So we stayed out in the garden area where the apple orchards and farm produce was. I signed them, each of them, George Zebrowski and Tony Doss, a fire sector. And I took a fire sector, and I was in a corner. And the Germans were coming down N13 from Cherbourg, passed through the city just above Saint Marie de Mont, and came toward the La Barquette's locks. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard the rattle of the tin cans. So I told them, if you hear anything, since we tied parachute cords to our wrists, and if you want to go to sleep, okay, but I doubt if you will because you're so overpowered with anxiety that you'll stay awake. We heard the rattle. I told them just start firing. So we got one German we killed. I don't know whether he was a deserter or a scout or what his position was, but after he was wounded, he stayed there and gurgled and howled and made all kinds of noises for the most part. So the sound of a dying man will stop all conversation. So it was very quiet there for a long period of time. And so George Zebrowski, he couldn't stand the quietness and the noise that this German was making. And he wanted to go out and finish him off. So I said, okay, but be very careful. He may set up a trap for you, and this is all a fake activity that's going on, and he's luring you out there to get you. Well, that wasn't the case. George finished him off, and we brought the German in the morning, and we dug a trench for him and put him under the apple tree, and I cut 2 branches and made a Christian cross, and I took his identification, sent it to battalion.